Gemini, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So, dear Gemush, today I'm going to be doing your twin flame reading for the month of February, and this is going to be a very specific reading only for the groups of Geminis who know that they are on a twin flame journey. The twin that you know you have, not your other twin, but the other twin. So I'm saying. So let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know, dear Gemini. And this is a very specific reading for this month, okay? So please take whatever resonates. And in this reading, dear Gemini, I'm going to be taking a look at the recent past, present, and future. I'm going to see what is the overall energy between you and your twin flame. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice, dear Gemini. It's actually 332 as I'm starting your reading, so it's going to be 333. So that might be a very significant number for many of you. And I want to thank to each and every one of you for being here onto the channel, for your generous support and just showing up. Okay, thank you so much. I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know, I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. So I'm saying, I don't think there will be a time, Gemini, when I'll like get tired and not sing your song. So I'm saying, you get that special intro for you. So I'm saying, some sassy shit. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so Gemini, the energy between you and your twin flame is the Empress. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So Gemini, the Empress here represents this desire for nourishment. Okay, this is a divine feminine energy, not a gender specific, could be divine masculine. This is also the card of a Taurus. So you could be dealing with Taurus here. You could be dealing with someone that you see yourself as being a partner with. And this someone is, of course, that is your twin flame. I'm just used to saying someone, but this is a twin flame reading specifically. So right now there is a desire for marriage. There is a desire for commitment here. The pomegranates in the background could be very significant for many of you. I think there is a lot of thinking going on of you reuniting with your twin flame and forming a family. This is someone that you deeply, deeply care for. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the recent past, we have the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Strength. So some of you were dealing with the Taurus, which is the Hierophant, the Chariot, Cancer, could have been a Leo, could have been any other sign. I do see here that in the recent past, you and this person met at a very pivotal moment, okay? There was a very strong chemistry and connection between you and them. Strong, strong connection. These three cards are literally major arcana cards and they represent major events. So you met your twin flame for a very specific reason. When you met them, you definitely recognize that it was your twin flame, along with a lot of synchronicities and this internal feeling. That's something that only you are going to know. We're going to find out more about this. I do see here in the recent past, one of the obstacles with the Strength, you know, I literally shuffled the card like so strongly. I kind of almost like broke this, but it's okay. Something here in the recent past was out of control. We're going to clarify this. That's what I'm picking up on. Gemini, in the present moment, in the month of February, you have the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Moon. You know, I think that your twin flame right now, they're starting to think about you a lot. There is a lot of dreams that are going to start coming up. A lot of things are also gonna start coming up in the dream. So for many of you, I think Gemini, because also this month, by the way, is the Mercury retrograde month. It's gonna start from February 26th. Mercury is your ruling planet. So we're gonna get ready. I got your back. I know it's gonna be difficult. It's the first Mercury retrograde, but we're gonna take care of each other. And there is definitely a lot of thinking going on, a lot of memories coming up from the past. There is a very strong telepathic communication between you and your twin flame through the dream state with the moon, okay? We're going to talk about this, and I'm also getting here, you still have a lot of anxiety whether your twin flame is going to choose you or not. Now, in the near future, you have the Four of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Gemini, in the near future, there is an important decision here when it comes to marriage, commitment. You know, you and this person could come from two different backgrounds, cultures, ages, whatsoever. I think that in the near future, you know what I'm getting? I feel like there is going to be almost this feeling of this is a done deal. Like my twin flame doesn't want to be with me. That's not what's going to happen. But I do see here them thinking about, it's like almost they're looking at a map. They might look you up like on a map or on social media, or they might want to find your address, or you both could actually link up again and meet somewhere. Okay, we're gonna clarify this, and this is about a relationship, but this is someone that they move very slowly. All right, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and then the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person moves very slowly. They're very articulate. It's giving earth energy, and that is you, Gemini, okay, with the Two of Cups. So this is about, and this has been coming up quite a lot in your readings. I've seen a wedding ring. I've seen the Two of Cups again. So love is lingering around you. Love is lingering, okay? And this is specifically about your twin flame connection. And, you know, this person might start making some steady baby steps towards you, but it is going to lead to some sort of a relationship. Now, the challenge and the energy is the Empress, and we're going to clarify that. You could be dealing like Scorpio also, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So Gemini, let's clarify the Empress and see what the Empress here means. And by the way, the Empress is numbered with 3 in the Roman numerals, okay? So 333 can be very significant for you. Okay, so the Empress. Why is this Gemini's challenge with their twin flame? Some of you want to have children with this person. It's clarified by the Devil. Oh, wow. The Temperance and the Justice. You have so many major arcana coming up, you know, and there is not many of them. All of these are major arcana. There is something that you want to heal with your twin flame. There is a third-party situation with the Devil, okay, and the Justice. I feel like that the reason why you and your twin flame have not been able to come together, Gemini, is because there is this existence of a third-party situation with the Devil. Something is toxic. Something is toxic that's happening in their life, okay, with the Devil. There is an entanglement here. And again, this story also could apply for some of you. Maybe you have someone that you're dealing in your life as well that you want to, you know, end things with, okay? You might be ending something with someone from your past, and there is a reason why you and your twin flame went through separation. Apparently, there has been a lot of healing that's been happening. This is your main thing that I've been seeing coming up since last year. You know, I've done hundreds of readings for you since last year, and I've been seeing a lot of this theme of you navigating. It hasn't been an easy journey for you, Gemini, but you have been able to navigate, okay? Now, with the Justice here and the Temperance, something here needs to be set right. I think there is going to be some sort of a separation. Okay, I think that your twin flame, there is a lesson here that they're mastering and they're learning. There is something about their journey on this plane, and there is a reason why they met you. You have awakened something within your twin flame's mind and in their heart. This has a lot to do with healing, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You're dealing with someone who is actually very smart. You know, Sagittarius is your sister sign, you know what I'm saying? So for many of you, I think you also kind of embody very Sagittarian energy here, like very smart, you like freedom, but you also love to commit to a person that you truly love. So the challenge here has a lot to do with this waiting incubation period that you have been going through, because there is some sort of justice that is going to be served, okay, in this situation that's going to allow you and them to come together. Things are going to come into balance. It's like Gemini, I'm getting the pendulum can't always swing one way. It has to swing the other way too. That's the law of the universe, one of the laws. So Gemini, in the recent past, the Hierophant, there was a commitment and a marriage here for some of you. Maybe this person was married to someone else, or you thought you was going to commit to them. Yeah, you met this person at some sort of a setting where maybe there was a party going on. Okay, you have the Three of Cups. I think you made it very clear to this person that you actually like them a lot. For many of you, I feel like that in the recent past, there was a love offer that came from this person, from your twin flame to you. And I think that this relationship it did last for quite some time based on these values of an equal give and take exchange energy. You both were on the same page until further notice here. Now the Chariot here, there was some sort of a decision that had to be made. I feel like that everything felt was going amazing until something happened. I'm getting here a Tower moment might have happened, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Page of Wands, and then the Two of Cups. When it came to marriage and commitment, okay, you wanted to settle down with this person, you wanted to get married. with your twin flame. Something here happened. Someone started pulling back. I don't know who it was, but they started pulling back from you, Gemini, with the Judgment. This person tends to overthink. When it comes to commitment, they have a fear of commitment right away. They take their time. Okay, there is the strength. This person might have been through a lot of separations in the past, or someone here has gone through a very bad breakup, and it has really left a mark on them, and it has affected them on many levels. So the strength here, Gemini, is clarified by the Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Magician, and you have the Lovers at the bottom and the Strength again. Very strong Leo energy, Gemini energy. Okay, and then you have the Hierophant. You fought for this person. I think both of you tried to work something out in the past that you both can actually get married. You know, there is something about manifestation. You might have even manifested your twin flame. You might have felt like, you know what, this is my twin flame. I know that I've known this person. It's like there is a very strong familiarity feeling, okay? There is a very strong chemistry between you and them. Now, for many of you, I feel like in the recent past, Gemini, there was a conversation about building something together, okay? About building a home, building a relationship again, trying to work it out. But I feel like that this person couldn't commit. There is something here about this person turning their back on commitment is what I'm getting. You both had multiple conversations maybe in regards to maybe moving in together, moving forward. And I'm getting this energy of just not being on the same page. In the present moment, Gemini, a lot of you are focused on your own happiness with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so Nine of Cups is talking about your self-fulfillment. You're starting to finally heal from whatever happened in the past between you and this person, clarified by the Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and speaking of healing, by the way, because you know I don't just say things for no reason. So I'm saying I felt that happened. Yeah, Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. When this situation ended, Gemini, for many of you, it took a minute. It took a minute for you to really heal. You know, you kind of felt trapped. You were in your head a lot. You're a Gemini. You think a lot. You have a very powerful mind. And I think that it was very difficult for you to move on from your twin flame, even when things ended between you and them, because you constantly wanted to talk to them. Queen of Swords, Gemini energy, Four of Pentacles. A lot of you were really, really holding on to your twin flame. You really wanted to work it out with them. Now, in the month of February, a lot of you, like I said, are really learning how to transmute and how to rejoice. Your focus is shifting, Gemini, into also dealing with some deep trauma and some deep issues from your past excuse me, from your past relationships, from your past patterns and upbringing. There is a lot of things that have come up to the surface for you, and you're taking those things into consideration. So you're working on yourself. You're focused on yourself. Meanwhile, with the King of Pentacles and the Moon, your twin flame, their energy and their intention. There is something about them. They're starting to see you in their dream. Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, and the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like your person is gonna, if you had a conflict with them, if you both ended something here on a very bad ground, I'm getting Scorpio energy, and then you have the Five of Swords, that's gonna change. This person, your twin flame, is starting to recognize their patterns. You both used to argue, or you both used to not really be on the same page. After everything was great, there came a point where you both couldn't really see eye to eye. That's what I'm picking up on. Or maybe you felt like that the betrayal was so strong, you didn't want to, continue, but deep down you were holding on to this person. So I feel like they are actually transforming. They're going through some sort of a conflict is happening in your twin flame's life. Family issues, career, people around them, environment, that's actually forcing them to change. There is something about your twin flame's behavior, Gemini, that they need to change, okay? They can't stay the same way. The Moon is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, and you have the King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the, again. So Gemini, when it comes to dreams, when it comes to the dream state, I think that your twin flame is going to realize that they need to heal from many, many things in their lives. There is a baggage. There is a certain personal karma, or some sort of a heaviness that they need to change. They need to acknowledge first, and they need to heal that within themselves. Because, you have awakened something within your twin flame. You both mirror things to each other, a lot of triggers, a lot of similarities, a lot of commonalities, right? And there is something here that's been really bothering them ever since their childhood. There is something about their childhood, they have always felt there is a sense of rejection your twin flame also might have felt. So you definitely woken this person up about something about themselves in regards to what is it they need to do to change. The Four of Cups, Gemini, in the near future. The first, there is a rejection, and then there is an offer. Okay, so the Four of Cups, Gemini, is clarified by the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Hangman, Pisces energy. What did I say? What did I just say? So I'm saying rejection, Eight of Cups, right? Someone here is going to walk away first, but then they're going to come towards you and they're going to communicate 15-15. Or you could also say, I'm walking away. I don't want to deal with this situation, but also something is going to be eliminated. In your solitude, in your solo time, there is communication that's going to take place in regards to also rejection and abandonment wounds. And you know about this, okay? Could be also cultural pressure on your twin flame or on you as well. You have the Two of Wands. There is a decision that is going to be made also, Gemini. I'm going to keep this reading also straight to the point. You know what I'm saying, directly. This is probably going to be the last batch of the twin flame readings on the channel for now. Only on the membership is what I'm going to be able to deliver, honestly. So the Two of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So Gemini, there is something here about this person in the near future going back and forth and wanting to step up the plate. They know that if they continue to choose the person from their past or go to the old patterns, it's not going to end well. This person truly loves you and they are in their head a lot. They go back and forth. They go back and forth constantly in their mind. And there is, you know what I'm getting here is like they had a choice to make, and the choice that they made actually not, which means not choosing you, they made another choice. It's been really stressing them out. It's been actually, they have always doubted about that choice. They have always doubted about that third party situation. They were not so always sold on onto that. Now there is a relationship that's coming out with the Four of Wands. I see here at least communication, okay, Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, Gemini, is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Relationship. If you know tarot, if you don't know tarot, look it up and see what I just exactly said. My cards do not lie. The Fool is the first card in Major Arcana. Hierophant is about relationship. Page of Pentacles is a relationship offer, period. Period. There's a relationship offer. Now, I don't think this is going to be happening right away. It's going to be easy. But I'm seeing here commitment, conversation. You see the Fool and the Page of Pentacles, both of them are headed towards the Hierophant, right? There is a juxtaposition that is being portrayed right now. So this is about the fact that even though you both have been in separation and there is a third party that's going to fall away is what I'm getting. You and your person, I do see here entering into a phase where there is going to be certain developments, okay, of certain incidents, bridge of incidents, which is going to lead to some sort of a commitment here coming in. You need to hold on to your assumption and you need to hold on to your belief that that's what you're manifesting. Tower at the bottom of the deck, transformation, major transformation. Gemini, let's get the advice. What is the advice for Geminis? I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. Gemini, so you have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. See how the Eight of Cups is looking back? There's going to be an offer. And in the month of February and in March, there will be comebacks. There will be another offer coming in. I think your biggest piece of advice here is to really look more lightheartedly into this situation. Nothing is really that serious, okay? Regulate your nervous system, take a step back, reevaluate yourself, reevaluate your situation, make a plan, keep yourself busy, do things that actually make you happy, live your life the best way that you can. This is going to sound very simple, but it's also a formula for you, Gemini, to keep yourself busy and to detach, because you need that detachment. You need that mental stimulation. A lot of you need other kinds of stimulation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe it's a prostate stimulation. Nonetheless, this is important for you to keep yourself busy because there is love coming in towards your way, like I said, and there is an offer. Don't let this rejection turn you into this sitting at home and feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Because you're the light of and you're the life of the party. Gemush, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.